Good morning, guys. Welcome to the vlog. It's actually not quite the morning, it's a little bit later in the afternoon, but I'm picking up the camera because baby is still in here, so don't get mad at me. Every time lately that I post something or I post a video, I get a bunch of people that are like, I thought that this was gonna be the video that said that you were having the baby. Baby is still in here, so I'm sorry. Maybe we're okay with that. Maybe you're happy that there's still some content, but I'm gonna film because we're still getting ready for the baby. Joe took the day off of work today to do like some stuff around the house and to help me out with some things. So let me show you guys what we're up to. I'm also gonna update you on just like how I've been feeling and stuff. Yesterday I officially turned 39 weeks, so today I'm 39 weeks and a day. So let's go see what Joe is working on. All right, let's see if he's in a good mood or not in a good mood. I think I told him that if he had some time, it would be good to see if he could put together the crib. Huh? You're gonna get that out of the way? Like the old like gates and stuff we had. So we've got this wall over here. You think that's where the crib should go?
Because you're gonna want a camera, right?
Yeah, we still have to configure it, but I think it's okay if you build it and then put it there. I think initially we said that that's where we were gonna put it, so we can see if he can work on that. These were like all the pieces of Riley's old crib that we saved, so that's like for the toddler bed. So we'll keep those somewhere else for when we convert that back into like a toddler bed, if we ever do that. And then these are the pieces for the crib. Anyway, while he is working on that, I'm gonna give you guys a little update. But look, my stuff is packed and ready to go. So I've got my hospital bag. I've got officially all of the baby's stuff that we're taking in this diaper bag. So that was something that I still hadn't done. So baby stuff is in here, taking my nursing pillow, that's ready to go. So feeling much more just ready if we just gotta grab stuff and leave. I even told Joe that one of the things he could do is pack like his bag. So I think he packed his bag already. So I don't know exactly what he's taking, but it looks like just some clothes, chargers, this portable sound machine. How do I know my husband? I knew that he would take some kind of portable sound machine because he can't sleep without white noise. And I don't know, probably just like some boring stuff, just clothes. He doesn't need a lot of stuff. And then his toiletries, he will just like stick in there. Oh, you know what he finally did do? By the way, before I forget, he finally put the baby's car seat in our car. So like in my car now he switched Riley from like her seat to the back seat. So now Riley's car seat is in the back seat. We switched Jackson to like where Riley used to sit. And then we have the infant car seat and the base set up where Jackson used to sit. So car seats are prepped, ready to go also. So make sure that you remember that if you are going to be going and giving birth and you are going to be heading to the hospital soon, remember that you have to take a car seat. Like I don't know how, like I don't know, I guess some people don't know that or forget, but I'm a part of like, you know, like a Miami moms group on Facebook or something, and I saw a post the other day of like somebody that was like, yeah, my friend needs a car seat ASAP because they won't let her leave the hospital without one. I'm like, well, obviously you need somewhere to put the baby. So it's a good idea to have like already the base installed, but car seats are important. But I'm glad that Joe was able to switch that, and that's one less thing we have to worry about. I can no longer even like sit, you guys. I can't find like a comfy position to even like sit and film this video. Ooh, baby is moving like crazy and like moving in a way that makes me very just not, it's not fun. I don't know, is it easier if I just like lay down on my side and give you this update? Okay, so this is how I'm gonna film the rest of my videos until I give birth. But last night I thought for sure I was gonna go into labor, okay? Because the last like 2 nights, the kids just joined the room, by the way. But the last like couple days I've been having on and off like contractions, like straight up like tightening in my belly, and I've been having like where I've even taken out my app on my phone that's like a contractions timer. But every time that like I'm like, oh, they're getting closer, then they start getting further apart, and then like they stop, and I've been able to sleep through the night. So I've had a couple like, not scares, but like kind of, you know, instances where I think for sure it's happening, and it has not happened. But then last night I did have the cramping, I had the tightening, I had like those contractions, the belly gets really tight, and then I also had really bad lower back pain, and then I also had like kind of like the cramps that you get when you're gonna get your period. I got like really bad cramps. I've had really bad lightning crotch also, like where I'm walking, and I've told you guys before, it's just like there's a nerve that the baby's hitting that's like sends like a lightning strike up your hoo-ha. Like it's just not fun. So I had that. But what happened really last night that I was like, okay, for sure we're gonna go into labor here, is that I was running back and forth to the bathroom with like diarrhea. So TMI, super fun. But that was happening, and I know that sometimes they say that that's like an early labor symptom. So I was like, that mixed with just like all the other pains and aches that I have, I'm sure I'm going to labor. But here I am still without this child out of me. But that's kind of like what I've been going through, and again, just feel super, super heavy. There's a lot of pressure down there, to be expected at this point. If it was up to my doctor was like wanting for me to be induced. Like by today, I would have had a baby today or tomorrow. But I'm gonna try to see if I can hold off for at least just like a few more days. I really don't want to go past 40 weeks with this child. Like I really don't. So I have to see what I end up, you know, deciding to do. I may see if I get on the induction schedule for like Thursday or Friday. Today's what? Today's Monday? I think today's Monday. Today's Monday. I have a doctor's appointment Wednesday. When she sees me and she checks me, if I make it to Wednesday, she may again recommend that I go and get induced on Thursday or Friday. So we will see what ends up happening. By the time that you guys see this video, I am hoping, for the love of God, that this child is already outside of me. So I will have already made the decision, or the child may have made the decision already for me. But just lots to think about. Like I went to church yesterday and I was so happy I made it to church, but like sitting in the car these days, like it just hurts. Like everything hurts. And then it's just like hard not knowing. Like it's that waiting game that I keep telling you guys about. It's like, is it gonna happen? Is it not gonna happen? But at night is really when I feel like a lot of my symptoms just starting up again, and I start tracking my contractions. And then last night or the night before, I was freaking out because I was thinking about like what happens if it's 2 in the morning and then like I actually do like start having contractions 5 minutes apart. Like I'm gonna have to wake up the kids just went to sleep, they're gonna have to go to the hospital with me. Mimi is gonna have to get up at 3 in the morning, meet me at the hospital. Like all the logistics of like spontaneous labor when you have other kids involved. Like it's not just like I can just pack my bag and just go. Like I have to make sure I have my kids, and then I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to like wait for my mom to come and pick them up here. Like all of those things have been giving me major anxiety, and so I haven't been able to like even really sleep very well at night. And then on top of that, because the baby I think has dropped so much now at this point in pregnancy, surprisingly it didn't happen much earlier, but at this point I can't make it through the whole night without having to get up and pee. So I've got like pregnancy insomnia, like all the anxiety, so I'm up several times at night. Plus I have to go and get up and pee and empty my bladder. So yeah, those are some of like the symptoms and stuff. Hold on. Again, it's so hard to like get up out of any position. I've gotten people asking like, oh, have you lost your mucus plug? I don't know if I have. Like I'm at a point right now where if I did, I never saw it. So yeah, TMI again, super gross, whatever, but I haven't noticed that I've lost my mucus plug. I haven't had a bloody show or anything like that. Those would be like some other symptoms, you know, like to kind of watch out for in terms of when labor's gonna start. But I have not had those. So yeah, fun times. Sadly, and like also very excitingly, this may be one of the last times that I show off my belly. But that's what it looks like today. I can't wear anything else at this point. It's just dresses and just biker shorts. I give up. Hello, little miss. Hi. Are you happy that you're in the back seat now? Yeah. You're a big girl?
Yeah, I'm a big girl.
Are you excited for your baby brother or your baby sister to get here?
Yeah.
Yeah? But yeah, I haven't really shown you guys my actual belly much this pregnancy because I've been like, I don't know, I don't like to like show like the actual like skin all that much. But I'm gonna show you guys what my belly looks like right now because of how many veins you can see. Like it's quite alarming almost. But just in case you're also pregnant, like look at all these veins. Like that's not even, I know that it's like a lot and in your face, but I never noticed like just like how veiny and stuff you get. Isn't that crazy, Riley?
Yeah, so what is vein?
Like all like the bluish greenish stuff, like where all the blood travels. Yeah. What do you think of that belly?
Yeah, I see. I have some veins too.
You have veins too, but not like on your belly like this.
Yeah, but the veins are so big.
Thanks, Riley. Oh, that's very sweet. I just clearly am very uncomfortable. And clearly very large. Oh wow, that was super fast. Easy? Nice. So I've got to like find a corner for the chair. Like, I've just got to position this better. But the crib, you just what, have to put the black thing? Oh my goodness, I have like all this pain down here randomly. Look at the crib for your brother or your sister. Hey Jackson, who's gonna be sleeping in there?
The baby.
The baby? Are you gonna be nice to the baby?
Yeah.
Look at them being nosy. You're gonna play with the baby? With all the baby toys? Like, I've shown you guys this already, but like we had separated a bunch of like baby toys, Love Every toys that are there. So of course they see that. I went through their old like stuffed animals bin and I found this little bumblebee that's a Slumberkins, I think. Yeah, this one was a Slumberkins. I had gotten this one for Jackson, but he didn't really use it all that much. So we've got a little bumblebee, got extra diapers. These were like more toys that we found. So I still have to completely organize this closet. That's one of the like things that remains to do. But since we know that the baby's gonna be in our room for at least like it's probably gonna be at least 6 months before the baby actually comes into the nursery to sleep, I like to have the baby next to me, hence why we got the bassinet. So like having the room itself set up has been like the final thing. Like if we have time, if we make it till like, you know, like it's been like at the bottom of the priority list in terms of our projects and stuff, because like I just need access to the drawers, which I now have, and everything else is just kind of like, yes, it would be nice to like bring a baby home to a house with a perfectly done nursery, but I think that this will work for now.
It was my crib. It used to be my crib.
Really?
Yes.
Do you remember, Riley, when I would wake you up from your naps?
I was like, whenever I woke up, I was like, jumping in my mattress.
You would be like sleeping, taking naps, and then I'd go wake you up and you'd be so happy to see me.
Yeah, not like Jackson. Jackson was kind of like a little bit more aggressive.
More aggressive? You mean like crankier?
Yeah, a little more cranky than me.
Got it. Jackson, how about you give the baby a kiss? Okay, but like softly, you guys. This baby's gonna be like, forget it, I'm staying in here forever.
No, I don't want the baby to stay in here forever.
Well, you have to be gentle with the baby.
Okay.
Right, I gotta still wash that sheet, but again, it doesn't really matter. Let's try to move this. Let's try to reconfigure this room. So I was telling Joe that I'm thinking that this chair is too big for like the corner spot. So I'm thinking we're gonna have to put that dresser on this side and then put the chair like in the middle of the room. Otherwise, I don't think everything's gonna fit because this glider is very, very large. This is a momma that we had. I had bought this like the first time I ever got pregnant with Riley. So we're gonna see if the baby likes it, but the momma isn't gonna go in this room. So I'm gonna just push it out so we can see like the space of the nursery. This will probably go downstairs. If the baby likes it, then great. If not, then we won't use it. No, we're gonna have to move the dresser to this wall and then put the chair like right under the window. Hey Jackson, you're kind of in the way, bud. Let's see, hopefully that'll work. If not, we'll continue to play Tetris. And I still want to get like, obviously like I'll decorate this room once we know what we're having, and I want to get a big rug. But I was thinking of putting that like up against this wall.
You mean flipping it?
Yeah, like flipping it. See what it looks like if we move this. Let me turn on the light first of all. Let's turn on the light. Wow, we have light. Okay, so I have to obviously call Mimi to see what she likes the best. This will obviously be cleared off. The Snuggle Me isn't gonna go here. I don't know if this makes the room look even smaller. Like, it's easier to get to everything, but I think it might make the room look smaller. You gotta figure it out. I would put like a mirror there. I'm gonna FaceTime Mimi. Hi. We're trying to figure out the nursery setup. Like, if we do it like this, I can have a little mesita. I can have a little table in the corner. Like, this would be, it would look nicer. But the crib can't go under the window because of the headboard. It's too high. Does this piece of furniture have to be directly centered with this wall? Or can I push it more?
Push it a little bit more, but I wouldn't put it up against the other wall.
This is how we figure things out in this house, by the way. I have to call Mimi to see what she likes the best. Okay, so I think this is where we have landed on for now. This was like really the only configuration I think that was gonna work. I've still got, Joe needs to take off those little discs off of the furniture. I'm also gonna get like a new changing pad. So we'll decorate this, but like in terms of where everything's gonna go, I think that's not too bad. So we'll have the crib, then I can actually use my glider. I can recline all the way if I want to. I have a little table, and then we have the dresser and then the changing station and all the stuff that we'll put. We have come a long way, because remember, this was like a freaking like just total loading zone. It was like just boxes and boxes, but now it makes me happy that we can actually have, like, I can sit there and I can nurse the baby, and if I need to like just have some peace and quiet and nurse in peace, I can come in here, I can use that. So that is great progress. Oh, and look, the other day Mimi was here and she hung this up for me. This I had in the old house, but it's one of my favorite pieces that I have. Such an important message too that I love. So that right now is the only piece of artwork hung up in my home. All right, we're gonna open up that pack and play, and it shouldn't be that difficult, but we're thinking of putting that like along this wall here downstairs. Okay, so there we go. We've got the pack and play set up, and that's awesome because we can have like a little changer down here for like downstairs. Can change the baby. I can keep like diapers and some stuff in this little section. And then if the baby's sleeping, I have somewhere where I can put the baby to sleep. And then this thing is great because you can just like take it off, and like I can move this to the floor. Like if we want to, like, I don't know, do some time on the floor or whatever. If we want to take this outside, we can. But this is where like the baby's setup is going to be for downstairs, and then upstairs we'll have the bassinet. To escape from Jackson's nap. It was so sweet. He fell asleep on me, and he's now still sleeping on the couch, but he was getting sweaty, so I was like, let me get up and give him some space. But Joe has a meeting tonight. Joe has like a church meeting, but before he goes, he's giving like his shot over here at chaffles. He wanted to learn how to make chaffles, so can you please explain what these even are? Cheesy waffles.
And I'm helping him make it.
So you're just putting a bunch of like eggs and cheese?
Egg, cheese, bacon, whatever you want to add into it.
So like you could put
powder, a little flour.
You can put what, like broccoli and stuff?
You can put broccoli, you can make dessert ones, like pizza ones.
Well, we have one chaffle here, but nobody's even tried it. It smells delicious though. Can I just have a bite?
Yes.
Let's see how I feel about
Now
this
what do you
chaffle.
A little bit of pepper.
It's really good. It's like a savory waffle. So if you don't like sweet waffles, which I don't know who doesn't like sweet waffles, but if you want like something savory, this is really good. Did you try it?
Me? No.
I'm like a chef.
You're like a chef?
Like Rennie.
Like Remy, because you're watching Ratatouille? Listen, if you're making it though, it means you have to try it.
That's right.
It's kind of the rule.
I'll do one with no pepper.
Okay. I'll try, like, give me one piece of a waffle. I'll try it since I'm making it. I want to try to make one all by myself.
This is really good, like if you have a kid who doesn't like eggs or doesn't like, you know, different vegetables, like this is something that you can make.
And
then it kind of hides it in waffle form.
And I really want to try to make one all by myself.
Okay.
I'm going to ask my dad if I can do that.
Okay, for measurements, Joe just said he used 1 tablespoon of flour and then half a teaspoon of the baking powder.
And that just makes it fluffy.
It just makes it fluffy, and then just cheese, cheddar cheese, and 1 egg for each of the waffles, and then whatever you want to like add in. Good job, Riley.
Is this how much you need?
I think so.
Now can you hand me the flour?
The flour.
I can't believe that.
Huh? You like it? Joe is a fan. And then you can make them and freeze them, right?
I can't believe I'm making a dish all by myself.
Wow, you're such a chef. I've been really trying to like stock our pantry and stock our fridge with foods and like ingredients to make very easy recipes. That way, immediately after, you know, I give birth and stuff, I told Joe like he's gonna need to help a little bit more than usual with the whole cooking situation. So I've been looking for recipes, and whether or not I get around to making them ahead of time before this child comes, I wanted to have the ingredients here so that I can just be like, here's the recipe, follow the instructions. He's very capable following instructions, and then like cooking for us, so that way like every single day we're not spending like 60 bucks on Uber Eats and DoorDash, as tempting as it's gonna be. But this is actually something he came up with on his own. I don't even know, how did you find out about waffles? Oh, so like somebody at his work told him about waffles. So that was all him, but I'm glad, because that's something that he can make like a big batch of, and then save them, freeze them, and then we can reheat them when we're ready. And it's very tasty, and you can have that for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. I also wanted to open this up. Mimi and Papa, look how cute. Mimi and Papa got me a new baby carrier, which is one of the things that I wanted, so they gave it to me this weekend. So look how pretty it is. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to put it on, but this is the one that I shared with you guys that I wanted when I did like my baby registry like video. It's the one that's like a little bit more structured. And again, with this giant belly, I don't know that I'm gonna be able to show you. It smells super good in here. We have the belt. Do you know what this is for, right?
What?
It's so that I can carry the baby.
Oh, I remember that, one of those videos.
You remember this?
Yeah, I remember that.
I do not think it's gonna fit me like this. I think for this one already comes like crisscross. I'm gonna have to like just watch a video to make sure that I'm doing it right. But
Or read the instructions.
or read the instructions, but I prefer to watch a video. It has like where you can adjust on the side, so I'll have to go and like adjust it correctly. But what I like is that the crisscross in the back is already done for you, so you're not like worrying about that like with some of the other baby carriers. And then this is obviously not gonna fit me right now in the slightest. But that is just crazy that very, very soon here, there's gonna be a baby in this thing. So whatever, this is obviously not a carrier demonstration, but it's been a while since I put one of these things on. So yeah, that was like the worst demonstration of a baby carrier I've ever done in my entire life.
You don't try first.
Well,
And then show
because
it.
I thought it would just be easy to put on, like, but with the belly, it's like not at all. I know, but whatever. I'm gonna put this up in the nursery when I go upstairs next. But what I do like is it's very, very soft, like very soft material, but still has that structure to it. And I like the color of it. I wanted something cream, so that way when I'm wearing it, it's not like, you know, super patterned, and it'll look nice. Since that's like part of your mom uniform. Like once you have a kid who loves to be in a baby carrier, like that's like your everyday shirt, your everyday sweater, like that's just something you're wearing over your clothes all the time. So you wanna like your baby carrier, whichever one you end up getting. And that one was like a huge upgrade from the one that I had before. All right, so it is a million years later, and like bedtime tonight was rough. That was like one of the rougher bedtimes that I've had in a while. Joe went to his meeting, so it was like just me by myself. And I don't know, like it took Jackson like 2 hours of laying down with me in bed to go to sleep. Like every time I would move my hand, he would like grab it back. And he kept asking me all these questions. He's like in a questions phase. We were watching Shark Week, and then he was like, what's a shark do? And I'm like, what do you mean what's a shark do? And like he's just like, I don't know if it's he's asking questions or he's just like postponing bedtime, but he's like, what's a shark do? What's a fish do? Literally, like, you know, just like all the most random things that you can think of. But I was like just starting to get like, I felt trapped. I was like, I need to get out of this bed, because I was laying in between both the kids, and Riley had fallen asleep, but Jackson hadn't. And again, like I said, you know, every time I would move my arm, he would hold it closer to him, and he wouldn't let me escape his arm. And so I don't know, that I started getting emotional, because I'm like, does he know? Like, does he know that this baby is coming? Like, is that what this whole extra super clinginess is? Because like earlier today when I shared that Jackson was sleeping on me, that he took a nap on me, like I shared that on Instagram, a lot of you guys over on Instagram were like, oh, my son slept on me, like took a nap on me the day I went into labor, or like 2 days before I went into labor. My oldest like fell asleep, took a nap on me. So I don't know if like they just know somehow. Like it's just crazy to think about it. Like he's my tiniest little human, and now he's gonna be the middle child, and so like I'm just getting emotional about it. So anyway, I hope that they know. I mean, I'm sure that they both know, but like that they're not going anywhere, that I'm still gonna love them so much, and that, you know, just having a sibling is
also a blessing for them. Like I never want them to think of it as like a bad thing. So yeah, now I'm all like up in my feels, and if I go into labor tonight, I'm just gonna be a hot mess. But yeah, I'm gonna end the vlog here because I'm gonna finish just editing it and uploading it. I've been trying to, like, any content that I film, just like get it edited right away, because I literally I don't know how much time I have left. So I'm gonna finish this, clean up here downstairs. I'm gonna have strawberries and Nutella because for some reason that is like my absolute craving right now. Like I was upstairs in that bed for 2 hours thinking about strawberries and Nutella, so I'm gonna eat that. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with us today, again getting stuff ready for the baby with us. Love you guys, thanks for being here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.